Okay, so you're coming up North Leno Lane here, and as you drive down the road ends about right here, turns to dirt before the mailbox is here, and starts coming up the driveway. Rich gentleman who's owned this house, very nice guy. The other house, the wood house you see down here, I forget the woman's name, I do apologize. My wife knows her, very nice lady too. And as you're coming on down the driveway here, it's a beautiful winter morning out here. I think we actually got another 6 inches on what the other previous storm had just left. I just barely did a lot of shoveling and got the end of the roof raked off before we got more of this last night. So I've been up shoveling. This is some heavy wet stuff too, so I'm glad I'm getting out and doing this again and getting the end of the roof again. Get that stuff off so it doesn't back up and leak in too bad on the porch. It is leaking already, but at least it's not doing it in the house. Over here to the right where this driveway cuts up, that's Richard Webb's house. Very nice guy. He built over there on that second property. He sold me this property over here. He was going to build on this property himself, but decided not to. Got on the second one and built. He even owns a third lot further back down around over there. Unfortunately, no family dwelling because of the airport back behind us here too. Nice small little airport, but commercial build back there. But I don't think he wants to sell it just yet. This is where our driveway cuts back out. Actually, you can go in either way, this way or that way. It's a roundabout up there. It comes around in front of the house, and you can start to see through there as I'm headed up the straight portion. The house coming out around, and oh man, I'm just tired from shoveling. So as we come up the long driveway here, we've had quite a few trees down across here the past few winters. Slowly been cleaned up. Haven't had any major ones come down this year, but a couple small ones that have bent down and get them trimmed back here. But look back off to the right, a lot of woods back in there. It's nice and peaceful out here. The property line goes on and on back that way, and right up here as the driveway begins to turn around to head back towards the house, and that just back off over in here, probably about another 100 feet to the end of the property line that way. Coming down the driveway here, you can see our little garage area that we have. We kept like a carport area. It's got a nice little greenhouse attached to it, although I haven't been using it. And there's a house. Cut back out around that way. A lot of turkeys, various types of birds, grouse, rabbits. There's been some foxes running across here too. Coy dogs or coyotes, whatever you want to call them, back off in there during that. There's a little covey that runs back through there. These are all a lot of crabapple trees around here that they come to feed on, especially the deer during the winter too. And that's where the driveway goes back down through and out the other way. Back to the trees back there, just to the end of the tree line is the end of the property that way. But it does go back down to the road further too. And as we round it back this way, back in here is where I'd like to put a nice garden in right through here. There's a couple of these big old trees sitting up in here to take out. There's not a lot of ground brush in there right now, but if I can get in there and get that cleared, it'd save on food for us. Get a nice garden, sell some too. I'd like to get me a nice riding mower with some attachments to take care of that a lot too once I retire. And these are all, that whole row right down through there that you're looking at, these are all crabapple trees. Right here, past that first one you're seeing on the other side of it, those are a couple Japanese ones. Beautiful, beautiful. It looks so nice in here during the springtime. Everything is just about empty, and then those crab apples bloom. Oh my God, beautiful. All the blossoms all down through here. And here's our little carport. She's gone for the day. Oops, just started sliding there. She's gone for the day, gone to a meeting. She'll be back for Football Sunday, Super Bowl, yeah! Okay, so on the other side of that is the greenhouse there too. It has electricity, running water. Everything is shut off right now until I figure out what I want to do with it. She says keep it like that. I said it's a good idea because she also gave me the idea to a wood shop. Now that the framing is up, get that redone in there. And of course, here's another part that I shovel. This pathway cutting through. I just did all this morning. Steady as she goes, lad. Heavy and wet. Underneath the crabapple trees here too, that's where you spot a lot of the deer coming in, pulling down the branches and feeding. It's quite funny. These are all crab apples. Seeing the little ones stand up and kick at it to try and get to their food source. And duck down here. Yeah. Whew. There's the side of the house. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And there's going to the front too. Oh man. That hump of snow right there is actually a fireplace built up with brick and cinder blocks. There's a couple of huge logs that I didn't burn completely laying across the top. You can tell how deep it is. Right now, I'm probably looking at about 2.5 feet. A little path going out to our compost bin. And that's my grill I leave out there. I just covered up. Hopefully some field mice or something find a home under there to get through the winter here. And you could see on top of the roof there how much I've shoveled back. I've gotten at least probably like 3 or 4 feet back, trying to get further back, get some of that stuff off. Let's turn back this way. That's what it looks like heading out to the cars. Yeah, neighbor back there. All those trees right there that you see, it used to be so thick back across right there too, and now we've cut all that down, getting some nice little trees in there, big greens that'll grow and really fill in there instead of all those skinny pines that keep snapping there. Some are fairly close to the house on the other side over there. I'm not too worried, but it could be a hazard there. Boy, you can really see those icicles pouring off there. Whew. Gonna have to get at those. All right. Signing off. Bye.